The motorway between Bologna and Padova is one of the most heavily trafficked roads in Italy. This film tells of its rehabilitation. The principal goal of the rehabilitation of this heavily trafficked motorway was to permanently increase its load-bearing capacity. The individual work steps are illustrated in the following diagram. First, milling off the surface course. Then, milling off the asphalt base course layers. After that, pre-spreading sand and cement. Recycling with foamed bitumen and cement. Placing the previously reclaimed milled material. Recycling the milled material with bitumen emulsion and cement. Placing a binder course. And finally, placing a new surface course. Now we are on the job site. Wirtgen large milling machines type W1900 remove the 4 cm thick surface course. The milled material is loaded on trucks and temporarily stored in the immediate vicinity of the job site. This reclaimed construction material will be reused here later. The second work step involves the removal of the base course layers. The 20 cm thick asphalt layer is milled off in adjacent tracks. This is an ideal job for the powerful Wirtgen cold milling machines too. This milled material is also valuable and will later become a part of the new pavement. The addition of sand is required to improve the grading of the layer below. The cement serves as a component of the binding agents. A road paver applies the sand precisely in the required layer thickness, directly on the milled surface. Then, the cement required to process the material mixture is spread. The lower base course layer is recycled next by mixing it with sand, cement and foamed bitumen. This operation is carried out as follows. The cold recycler WR2500S scarifies the exposed layer and mixes it with the previously spread sand and cement. Bitumen is foamed up in the recycler and is mixed in at the same time. Additionally, water is injected to ensure an optimum compactability of the recycled construction material mixture. The WR2500S produces a high-quality layer, which will have a high load-bearing capacity after compaction, thus meeting the increasing demands of the heavy vehicle traffic. A 20-ton compactor from Hamm carries out the compaction of this base course layer. The sub-base has now been converted into a load-bearing layer, and this is the foundation to build upon. The previously reclaimed milled material is spread first. A Vogele paver, type Super 1800-1, places the material on the recycled layer in the required layer thickness. A sensor scans the hard shoulder as a reference to ensure the correct paving height and slope. The Vogele Niveltronic takes care of everything else, more or less automatically. The newly paved milled material is compacted by a Hamm roller type 2520, thus protecting the binding agent tankers following behind from sinking in. The next work step involves recycling of the milled material with the binding agents bitumen emulsion and cement. A Wirtgen cold recycler WR4200 is employed to process the previously spread milled material. This recycler is a real road factory. The variable milling unit transports the pre-spread material into the twin-shaft pug mill mixer, where the binding agents are proportioned by means of a computer and are then homogeneously mixed in. The paver-screed Vogele AB 500 TV places the processed mix precisely true to line and level. It is followed by rollers carrying out the final compaction, as in conventional road construction. Water and cement are pre-mixed in the coupled slurry mixer, thereby avoiding the development of annoying dust, as is usually the case with conventional cement spreaders. The large recycler has an impressive recycling capacity of up to 400 tons per hour. The 15 centimeter thick recycled layer is compacted and finished by tandem rollers and pneumatic tired rollers from Hamm. A 5 centimeter thick binder course is subsequently applied on top of this layer. This job is also carried out by the well-proven Vogele pavers. Finally, the 4 centimeter thick surface course is placed. Paving and compacting are routine operations for the well-established road construction machines from Vogele and Hamm. The rehabilitation has been completed. Wirtgen cold recycling is a high-quality rehabilitation method characterized by short construction times. It is cost-effective, environmentally friendly, and is also suitable for heavily stressed traffic areas, such as motorways.